break up lines, but how difficult is it to move Kepke out of that line?
It is hard, but sometimes you need different dynamics on a line. That line's been playing extremely well, and we figure we're going to leave two of them together, bring along somebody else with them, and then Kepke can add speed to another line.
Do you think he brings a few different things that might translate to a little bit higher in the lineup potentially, or playing with different guys?
We'll see.
Jim, early as a coach early in the season, how do you balance it's real still early in the season, and guys, these points are the same value as late in the season. So how do you keep that in? I guess, Check, what do you do to keep that?
Well, what I do is I'm a process-oriented coach, and there's certain things that drive results. And our process isn't really good right now. And that's what we continue. If you're going to want your team to be consistent, I have to be consistent in my messaging. We've given up too many odd man rushes, and most of them are derived from turnovers. That's not us being patient with our offensive game. And then we're taking too many penalties. So when you factor those, and all those things are part of our process that lead to results. And our results are grade A chances, and we're not hitting our numbers there right now.
The interaction with Marchand on the bench in Utah, how did he respond to that? Is there a conversation that takes place after?
Between Marchand and I, there didn't need to be a conversation. Him and I are both emotional people. I'm not ecstatic with myself about it, but I don't think about it afterwards, and neither does he. He's a pro. He's a great player that does so many good things for us, and he has high expectations as well. So for us, that's over and done with.
Do those things, do you feel like as a coach, those things sometimes kind of need to happen, that kind of emotion needs to come out on the bench?
Well, I think you got to have the ability to hold your best players accountable. And turnovers, I said, have been a big problem for us this year, early in the year. So, when you're making lineup decisions, line combination decisions, a lot of those things factor in. And I'm fortunate that I have the leaders that I do here so that I can have that hard, firm relationship, and also have a relationship where they can come to me if something you don't think is right with the way we're playing or whatever, and I listen.
Was that moment something you felt that you could do with Marchand because you know where your relationship is with him versus maybe you wouldn't do it with somebody else?
No question. You don't see me doing that on a young player, right? Because they need the freedom and the growth to know that, we're going to talk to them, show them video on, but a player of him, like Pasternak, I can just talk to them right on the bench.
And Nashville, you talked a little bit about the difference between quote-unquote good penalties and bad penalties. Just how do you find the balance between continuing to play aggressive without the fear of being penalized and sort of avoiding the bad?
Well, that's the thing is our penalties have come when we're not aggressive. When you're playing aggressive and you're on your toes, you're causing turnovers. And if you're taking penalties, they're from aggression. You don't mind penalties from aggression. You don't like penalties when they're because you're a second late and it's a stick infraction. Those are the ones that really bother you.
Sorry. On Marshy, that turnover there, how much was that due to him pushing to try and get that goose egg away from his?
Yeah, we have a lot of players that want to be difference makers, and that's what you love about them. You're 100% bang on. He's trying, to extend our lead to 2-0. He's trying to get things going in our direction in a game that we didn't have a lot of ozone time, and he's trying to make things happen. And that's why he's an elite player in this league.